This familiar view of Turners Falls Village, Dam, and Turners Falls Gill Bridge is the backdrop for our presentation of the 4th of July weekend water festivities, which were held after World War II and into the 1970s, here in the town of Montague, Massachusetts. This area beside the river was once the end point for a spur of the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad, which once served the industrial village beginning in the 1870s. Later, the immediate area behind the town hall was also used by the Public Works Department. The line of trees you see in this old photo are along 2nd Street, and the open area behind it is Unity Park. Behind the line of buoys crossing the river are the abutments of our old upper suspension, or Red Bridge, built in 1878. Here is a glimpse of what this crossing looked like before the bridge. Perhaps you can spot the road leading down to the riverside ferry landing, which was the common way of crossing before the bridge was constructed. This is the bridge in its full glory, taken about 15 years after our last picture. In the foreground is the site of our future 4th of July celebrations. We have noted some of the special features of interest, and perhaps you will still be able to recognize the landscape with your modern eyes. Our camera is now looking northwest towards Greenfield and Gill. A winter ice harvesting operation would eventually be built in the open area before us. Notice the cut logs floating above the bridge to the right. The modern-day Turners Falls Gill Bridge, crossing from Avenue A to Route 2, was dedicated and opened in 1938. The wartime need for metal hastened the dismantling of the old Red Bridge by 1942. Its stone abutments remain today and is the location where we'll be seeing our 4th of July festivities of 1951. After the war, this area was popular for recreational boating. Above the Red Bridge abutment were the docks of the Franklin County Boat Club. Below the abutments, anyone could get permission from the power company and build their own dock. This section became known as the Polish Navy Yard. The town once descended on this area to celebrate the 4th of July weekend. River events were the focus of activity, but there included a carnival atmosphere. Booths and exhibits, cookouts, and maybe even kids' rides set well into Unity Park. Fireworks were on Saturday night. There was a variety of water events, but most memorable were the hydroplane boat races. On Saturday, demonstration qualifying runs were made by the hydroplanes. Citizens could add to the festivities by participating in a boat regatta, which was a circling parade between Montague and Gill shores. The Red Bridge abutments were great spots to view the events. This is the Gill side and how it looks today. Here comes the boat regatta. Notice all the cars and spectators parked on the big bridge. See the town's American LaFrance fire truck? Aside from being an attraction, it was still available for emergencies. I understand we still own it today. The power company kept utility barges for dam repair. Today they are lending one to the boat club for use as a floating band. Oh, so here are some shots of the hydroplane qualifying runs. I think these things spent more time in the air than they did in the water. Look carefully. This gal is not skiing, she's riding a skidder. Skidders were made from 5/8" marine plywood, and the rider was towed while attempting to stay on. It was a thrilling ride. Okay, so this guy is riding conventional water skis. Notice in this case he is holding a tow rope directly from the boat, where our previous show-off was holding a line attached to the front of her skidder. I think I see a piano, banjo, saxophone, and drums. I'd love to find a playlist somewhere. This might be second day show-off stuff. Suddenly everything is blue, and I suspect our photographer has switched to a reel of indoor film. We also seem to be seeing different boats and different shots. The ones really hopping up and down are the hydroplanes, but others clearly have deeper bows. All of these shots do appear to be following the route of the racecourse. This part is definitely the big race. These guys seem determined to get ahead any way they can. I understand there were many tumbles and mishaps, but I'm afraid our camera didn't catch any on this day. There are old-timers who still talk about these events today. People must have had a lot of fun. There were both spectacles as well as things to participate in. I think some of these tree-shaded views are part of the parkside activities. The snack and food area was on the west side of the Turners Falls abutment. The white wood building was partially screened in to afford the patrons a bug-free respite. Beer and wine was sold with a 2-day license. I hope everyone has enjoyed this bit of recreation from 70 years past, and you are all going to now search your closets to loan us the stuff to make part 2. Thanks for watching, and please visit our website and use the research database at montaguearchive.org.